Hi, this is Dylan Cox with Sherlock Home Inspections. Our phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Tuesday, May 10th, 2022. And the address where we are inspecting today is 7734 North Central Street, Portland, Oregon, 97203. We're about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the clean out here on the exterior. Now if you're facing towards the street, it's to the left side here in between the two homes, right off to the side of the driveway. There is a cap in the basement as well, but the cap in the basement is painted on there, and it's very difficult to get off. It will have to likely be broken off to a certain degree, or the corrosion that's got it stuck on there would have to be dealt with in some manner. So the clean out here, like I said, is to the side of the driveway. So there's about 10 feet or so from the foundation to this clean out here that we will not be able to see. So we will be performing the sewer inspection from this clean out till we hit the city lateral. Here we go. We are running some water from inside the house to ensure this pipe is watertight and remains watertight throughout this inspection. Now we are in a 4-inch ABS, which is some good news that there is some updated piping here. So far from the clean out on has been updated. You can see there's a little patch here in the driveway as well, so I would assume that that portion was also replaced with ABS. Here we're just slowing down a little bit. Pitch isn't quite draining as it has been. You can see we're kind of dragging up some debris. Right around 21 feet, I would say 21 feet or so. Pitch gets marginal, like I said, and you can see we're kind of submerged here. We're fully submerged now at this point. You can see all the debris floating around inside the water here. You can see the tendency for some debris buildup on the sides of the pipes here as well. So that was about a 3 to 4 foot area of marginal pitch, or bellying there in the pipe. You see we're still continuing to drag debris along from the bottom of the pipe. There's 50 feet. We're going to get another area of marginal pitch right here. Right here off to the left-hand side, there's another large pipe coming into this pipe. After we turn off the water and do the pullback, I'm going to take another look at this area. But there's definitely a possibility for a party line of some sort right there. Some more marginal pitch here. Right here at 83 feet, we are going to transition from a 4-inch ABS into a 30-34. I believe this is our lateral here. Take a little bit further down just to make sure. Here's going to be a large manhole cover here, but I think that the end of responsibility may have been further back. Yeah, so right here I believe is where the end of responsibility would be at 89 feet. I'm going to turn off the water and turn off the microphone for the pullback and take a couple looks at a couple different areas. We have several areas of marginal pitch and a possible party line connection there that I want to take a look at as well. So we've turned off the water, so we're going to wait for that to drain out. But I think it'd be a good idea to inquire with the City of Portland. This appears to be what would be the connection for this pipe, where the end of responsibility would be. But it would be a good idea to check with the city records. Whoever can give the answer to whether or not this would be the end of responsibility, whether this is the lateral connection or if it's the one that was further down. I think it would be this one, but it'd be good to know for sure. Like I said, we're going to be waiting for the water to drain out. We're going to take a look at a couple different areas, and then at the end, I'll give it a overall grade, overall score. Okay, right here is the area where we were seeing a large pipe tying into our pipe. It's very possible that there could be a party line connection here. The house here to our left could certainly be tying in to the pipe here. So it would also be recommended to inquire with the city or whoever may be able to give the information as to whether or not there is a active party sewer connection, and if there is, whether or not that would be acceptable, whether or not it was approved, or if it's been disconnected. It would just be nice to know what's going on here at this junction where it appears to be another pipe tying in. So I think because of that, you can see some debris build up all along the pipe. There's some areas of marginal pitch. I think the sewer line needs some attention. We're going to want to figure out whether or not there's an active party sewer connection and whether or not that's acceptable. We're also going to want to know where the end of buyer owner responsibility would be. If that was around 89 feet or if that was further down around 115 feet or so. But the area of marginal pitch right there at that junction where we think there might be a party sewer connection, there was still some marginal pitch sitting around there. Here's the other area of marginal pitch right here, and it looks like most of that has drained out. You can see just a little bit there, and then it starts to drain out. So I'd say about half of that's drained out. We aren't fully submerging anymore at that area of marginal pitch here anymore. So that's looking pretty solid. So like I said, I think overall the sewer pipe looks pretty decent. The areas of marginal pitch have drained out a decent amount, but they're still kind of sitting around there. There's the area where we think there might be a party sewer connection, and we want to get further information on that, as well as where the end of the owner responsibility would be. But the pipe itself looks pretty solid. It would pass inspection, but that would solely depend on whether or not there's an active party sewer line and whether or not that's acceptable or not.